Saturday is the NWSL Challenge Cup final. It is a matchup of undefeated teams, Gotham FC and the Portland Thorns. And one of the rising stars of American soccer, Midge Purce, leads the Gotham front line. She joins us now. Thank you for coming and talking to us today. We do appreciate your time. It's good to see you. It's obviously a big week in your soccer life. Talk to me about what the plans are for this week, building up to Saturday, and how ready the team feels for this game.
Oh, yeah. Portland is such a good team. They're such a stacked team in terms of personnel. They have like stars from a lot of the top national teams, like internationally. So I think this week we're just focused on making sure that we can handle different individuals who have different skill sets that are going to be really important to manage on the field, and making sure that we bring the possession-oriented game that we've been trying to play to Portland.
Talking about big personalities, you have one on your team as well. You've got Carly Lloyd. What's it like going into a final, and how influential do you think she will be, having a personality like that, a leadership person, a character of leadership like that in the dressing room and on the pitch? How will she affect the game?
Oh, Carly will be critical. I mean, she's already shown that she's fantastic in big moments like this, championship games, and she's going to be super important for our build up, our play and build up, and just finishing the attack.
Carly comes across as hardcore, right? She's that person that's an inspirational figure on the pitch. Are the younger girls scared of her?
No. I think Carly has made herself extremely approachable. I don't think anyone's afraid of Carly. She jokes about it, how she's like an acquired taste. Like, she's not like many people that you meet, but it's definitely not a fearful thing. But she does command a lot of respect, which I think is a great thing.
Absolutely. It's really interesting to see you going into this game, because obviously people watching you play in the national team will know that you play as a teammate to Crystal Dunn. Going into this game, she's going to be on the other side of the pitch. How do you see that matchup playing out?
Oh my gosh, Crystal she's phenomenal. And whenever I played against her from when I was playing for Portland and she was playing for North Carolina, or in any other context, it was just, you have to be extra turned on. You have to be extra sharp, because her tool set, her skill set is so advanced and it's so diverse that you never know what she's going to do. So I'm going to be extra sharp whenever I'm near Crystal.
Which one of you has the meaner streak, do you think?
Between me and Crystal? I think definitely Crystal, but I think this year I've been a bit angrier on the pitch when I don't get my calls. I don't know where it's coming from, but historically Crystal.
Speaking of you playing in the national team, obviously there you play in the back line as a teammate to Crystal. Looking at you for Gotham FC, you play up front. How difficult has it been for you? What kind of challenge is it to switch between those two roles? What do you find tricky specifically about that?
It definitely is challenging, because they require such different skills. When I'm outside back, like, the footwork is very different. I'm focused on defensive footwork, whereas up top, I'm trying to beat players constantly, and it's not as much of those defensive responsibilities that I have to worry about. So no, it has its challenges, but I also think they're very complementary. I play on the wing in both teams, and I think just being able to navigate the entire line,
right,
no matter where I am, is really helpful.
Is there a position where you personally see yourself as a better fit?
I think I'm a better forward for sure. I've been playing forward all my life, and I think my personality fits that role. I love going at players. I love taking players on 1v1, and I like scoring. So I definitely think up top.
So thinking about the Olympics, because that's, of course, a big thing that's coming up this summer, right? The US are going to be there. It's a smaller squad than we see for a World Cup, for example. So from 23 to an 18-player squad, you're one of the players that people are looking at and thinking you could make that cut. How hopeful are you, and how close do you think you are to being within that 18?
I'm extremely hopeful. I have no idea how close I actually am. I just worry about taking care of what I can on the field, and then that's up to the coaches and Blacko to make the decision that they think is best. But I'm really hopeful, and I think that anyone who's in this player pool you have to operate under the assumption that you're going to go and that you can prepare yourself to be in those games no matter what.
It's just one of the things I wanted to ask you about, because I think over here in Europe, you know, everyone's been very focused on the idea of the European Super League and that then failing very quickly. And it kind of made you think about fan power, right? And the voice of the fan and what that can carry. It was interesting to see a lot of the players at that time, the current players, chose to stay more quiet. There were very few that said anything, right? Because it's a difficult position to be put in. It just made me think about the women's national team and the fact that you guys are being vocal against essentially your own federation pushing for equal pay, for equal play. How difficult a position is that for you guys at times?
I think the position inherently is extremely difficult. You know, it's your employer. I do think, though, that because the women have been so unified it has made it a lot easier to, you know, stand up for what's right and what's deserved and for equity. You know, I think that you've had a lot of leaders on this team be incredible spokesperson. It's only opened the door wider for other people to speak on behalf of the team.
I mean, you've been one of those spokespeople, spokeswomen, whatever you want to call it, for this, right? And you actually got to go alongside Megan Rapinoe. You got to go to the White House and speak about the subject of equal pay for equal play. I'm sure that you've had lots of highlights in your soccer career, but was that kind of like that away from the pitch? Was that one of your biggest highlights, going and meeting the president, being at the White House? What was that like? Did you steal anything?
Absolutely a highlight. Absolutely did not steal anything. It was really funny. My dad, he dropped me off at the White House because we don't live too far away, as if I was going to soccer practice and just waited out on the street. And I came back and opened the door and he was like, "How was it?" I was like, "It's great." No, absolutely a highlight. Absolutely an honor and a privilege, you know, to represent the team in that way and speak on behalf of something that's close to my heart and so many other women in sports hearts. It was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I can't say enough about it.
Yeah, good for you guys. More power to you. Listen, it was so great to have you with us. Thank you. We appreciate you. Good luck at the weekend. Crossing our fingers for you.